Hey everyone, I just had the weirdest audio bug. I was testing audio right before I was gonna record, and for some reason the voice lines were so loud. It was so weird. I just like moved my settings a little bit, and then it just completely reset to back to normal. Yeah, so you can hear it. Well, if you can hear it, also, I don't know how high or low it is for you guys, but it was so weird. It was like something I've never heard before. If you guys have audio problems, I guess that's how you fix it. Just move the audio little bars or little sliders back and forth until like it's fixed. Like I don't know. That was just really weird. I just thought I'd talk about it in the video. So subjugation event. We only have 4 days left. Unfortunately, again, I wasn't able to cover most of it. I had a lot of videos that I needed to get done. I would rather do the Shuju summons first because those are like, you know, obviously characters summoning. That's like way more important than the event. And yeah, so overall it was just kind of put on the back burner, but I'm here now. We're covering it. Subjugation events, you know how infamous they are. It's hard to be consistent on my opinion on subjugation events because they're always changing. Every single time we get a subjugation event, something's different. And this time it seems to be like we have so many more characters, and even if the gems are just slightly, ever so slightly different, you know, the gem count is ever changing. Then sometimes the max point number is ever changing. The previous subjugation event was a max of 125,000 points. This one is back to, I think it's like 250,000. Let me check for sure really quick. So we're at 125 is there. So max is, yeah, 250,000. So there's the two differentiating types, as well as some have been a lot shorter, you know, with the one shop, and this one has two shops. We have the full team bonus. I think this is the first time they implement this. They didn't do this last time, right? I can't remember. But yeah, now we have this where you need every single one of these units instead of just the one unit, which kind of sucks because even though, you know, you have more options to get more bonus units, I'm pretty sure they decreased the multiplier from the bonus units. So it used to be a 50% multiplier, but now it's a 15%. So you still have the 50% on Echidna and Petra, but for the rest of the characters, it's 15. So you have to have a full team of them in order to get like a really good multiplier. So it kind of sucks. As you can see, the 15% right here in the top left corner of the characters. And then you look over to Echidna, it's the 50%, as well as the memory, just 25. And you get more additional points as you awaken them and whatnot. So for this one, they are reusing the, I don't know if it's the Abominable Snowman or the Yeti. I don't know how they titled it in this one, but they are reusing this boss fight when basically I think you have to kill the dog, and then it'll give like a debuff to the Yeti, and then you can kill him from there, or you can just brute force it, you know, with a very strong team, which is probably what everyone should be doing either way. And then we have the last stage where you just clear for gems. I think you still get the 100 gems. I'm not too sure. I wasn't able to complete the auto requirements because it was just so hard, so I just kind of gave up. I was like, whatever. I tried using this team multiple times. It just took too long. The AI wasn't fast enough, and I didn't feel like autoing it over and over because it's just really not that important. But yeah, the dogs are like the key. You have to just time it when you kill them and stuff like that, as well as we also have the damage score test stages. I haven't played any of these for any of the days. I kind of just like don't really care. It's not worth my time. They have the crystal one, which is basically just set up a good team. It has to be the right color. As you can see, I'm not able to play it. That's because I have 2 yellow units. Obviously, you have to have type advantage on all of your units. So if I just go ahead and click auto make team, every single unit is going to be red. I would not recommend Echidna for this because she's just going to slow down your cooldowns, and you're basically just going to be stuck auto attacking or basic attacking the entire time. So definitely don't use Echidna. But if you do have Petra, Petra is probably a really good option for this. And just, you know, mono red is stacked either way, so I'm sure a lot of you have really solid mono red units. This one is just a harder version of the 65k stage. This time you have 3 dogs. They have some pretty nasty effects. This is one of the main reasons I didn't even start trying, because they can, I believe they can inflict collapse on you multiple times, and then they just stack, and it was bad. Like fighting this boss is just super unfun, so I just kind of gave up. It was just not worth it for me. But yeah, if you do want your gems, obviously it's like a total of like 20 gems, I think. 20 or 30 gems every day per stage or something like that. It's not really that important to me personally. I just kind of just ignore it. It's push it to the sides, whatever. For the subjugation event, other than the normal stuff, we have the memory, we have fragments for the Petra character, then we have tickets for Petra, so nothing for Echidna, but that is what it is. Over here you can see that we have the tickets, then we go to the shop. We have 2 shops this time around. Every third shop is going to be a ticket shop, so it's going to be 3, 3, 3. In total, I believe 3, 6, 8, 10. So you have 1 multi from each shop. That's what we like to see. That's pretty good. Rather than, I really hate it that they did like half multis per shop. With like this shop would have 5 tickets, and then this shop would have 5 tickets. Like that was super lame. So back to the full shop multis. That's pretty nice. And the gems don't look half bad either. I wouldn't be surprised if they lowered it and just like raised it in some areas to make it look like they're not that bad. But from what I've seen, it's nothing too bad. Overall, the subjugation event is pretty good. I just don't like the character change, because it gives you way less points than, I mean, it's kind of whatever, to be honest. I'm a late game player. I have most of the characters. It's not going to be an issue for me unless they decide to start throwing in like really new units on those bonus pools. But if you're a newer player, it's going to be kind of more frustrating. It is what it is. So real quick, we're just going to go ahead and do like a quick fight of it. I'm only going to do the 53k stage because 65k is just, again, not worth my time. Don't really care. I should probably make an actual team for this, huh? I didn't have one set up. I guess we can just do something like this. Hopefully Echidna doesn't screw me over. I haven't actually played this in a while. I think I only did it once for the auto requirements, and then I just kind of like, yeah, never touched it again. I wish I could have done the auto for the 65k, because I do think the 65k actually gives more points now. It's not as useless as it used to be, where it gave the same amount of points as the 53k. I do think it gives more points now. At least that's how it worked in the previous subjugation event, and I just never covered it. So yeah, if you're able to do 65k on auto and you filled those requirements, you should probably do it on auto. This guy loves to give himself rage, which is really annoying. Echidna afflicting debuff, that's nice, but she also put the field skill, so that's pretty bad. Yeah, she might screw over our team a little bit here. I mean, Ram gets to stack rage buffs, but I mean, how good is that really? Alright, the field skill's gone, so I'm able to get cooldowns again. Forget when Echidna procs her field skill. I'm gonna have to look at it again. I think it's on her skill too. Yeah, but we're gonna be, yeah, we killed the dog there. Then it's supposed to give fatigue, I think. Yeah, there it is. Or is that fatigue? I forget what it's called. But it gives that debuff on that guy, so that's kind of like when you want to take advantage. It is what it is. I mean, again, you can just brute force it with like any team in the game, especially mono red. Mono red's gonna work amazing here because obviously you have the 2 new units being red, and the events are usually catered for the new units, as well as just type advantage overall, and them being the strongest team of the game. You're pretty set on that. It's gonna take a while here. I think the crystal isn't really that big of a deal to kill. I think it just heals mainly, so like not paying attention to it is pretty okay. I don't know if he revives the dog at all. I think once you kill a dog, it's gone. But I do think on the damage score test, he revives dogs. I can't be too sure. Yes, Ram doing her thing. Not sure why she didn't just S2 there. Ugh, another field skill. Yeah, it could be. Echidna is definitely really annoying to use on auto, so just be aware. Echidna's pretty good, but you definitely have to like plan out your strats with her and stuff like that. So that's like the 53k stage. Again, you can just brute force it, or you can listen to the mechanics as they tell you. But it is what it is. Subjugation events, they're nothing too crazy anymore. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.